Every comedian knows there are some touchy subjects that are just off limits permanently in the category of too soon or just don't go there. But for James Franco and Seth Rogen, even the rules of comedy were meant to be broken. And tonight, they're letting loose on what just may be their wildest project ever. ABC's Cecilia Vega sat down with the class clowns of Hollywood.
I want to ask you guys about your relationship and in doing the research for our interview.
Let's get real. You can smoke this?
James Franco and Seth Rogen played stoners in Pineapple Express.
Check it out.
They played themselves in This Is the End.
Side by side.
Off-screen, there are Franco's nude paintings of Rogen and their infamous infatuation with Kim Ye, from the spoof of the Vogue magazine cover to their parody of Kanye's Bound 2 video.
Hey, you remember where we first met?
Rogen, shirtless, back hair exposed, making out with his buddy, garnered more than 8 million views. Kim and Kanye thought it was so hilarious, Kanye called and asked them to perform it at their wedding.
I wish we had recorded that conversation because it was
a great conversation.
It was a really good talk, and he was so sweet.
He was.
But I think we all three just
communally were like,
how could you have said no?
We didn't really say no. It was kind of...
I think he just realized how crazy the idea was as soon as he said it.
This is one of Hollywood's most successful bromances, a match made in comedy heaven, and they are reunited once again. But this latest project might make everything else they've done before seem tame. This is a comedy about, of all things, North Korea, one of the most repressive regimes in the world.
Want to go kill Kim Jong-un?
Totally. I'd love to assassinate Kim Jong-un. It's a date.
Franco playing an over-the-top entertainment journalist, Rogen playing his producer, and they land the interview of all interviews, North Korea's Kim Jong-un.
I thought we should start by talking about the celebrity interview.
Yes.
Dare I ask, love them, hate them?
What you see right there, this is life imitating art, imitating life. Franco and Rogen in an interview about their movie called The Interview. The perfect opportunity for me to ask.
Worst question you've ever been asked? Like where you went, oh, really?
Someone once asked me what my favorite color was in an interview.
I get that all the time.
No.
That will never make someone go see my movie more.
The question now, when the interview comes out this fall, will anyone actually want to see a comedy about a tyrant like Kim Jong-un? And how did Rogen, who co-wrote and co-directed the movie, come up with this stuff?
Well, there was the thought that, like, these big journalists are face-to-face with the world's worst people, and it kind of became like a running conversational joke, was like, why don't they kill them?
I asked Charlie Rose, like,
Oh, you did?
If he'd ever been approached, and he said that he did kill a couple of people.
We know it's just another joke.
So you decide to make a comedy about a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
Risky move?
I don't think so. Maybe it's a tough subject matter, I think, but I think the best comedies do deal with what on the surface might be a tough thing to make light of.
Theirs is an odd couple friendship that goes back 15 years. They got their big break together on the cult TV hit Freaks and Geeks.
Shut up, man. Just forget it.
Hey.
Like the first time I saw it, he was covered in paint reading a book. And at that time, and then I was like, okay, I get it. Like, you paint and you read. But now, like, it's been almost 20 years, and it's not a shtick.
Not an act.
No one pretends to paint and read for 20 years.
But as Hollywood bromances go, this is no joke.
I consider him one of my closest friends.
Me too.
There was some advice that Seth gave you about the roles that you choose.
Seth kept saying, like, oh, you know, I'd never do a movie that I wouldn't go see if I wasn't a part of it. And I had been doing movies
you would never go see.
I normally would not go see.
They've had their career highs.
Makes you 10 times more higher.
Franco was nominated for an Oscar for his role in 127 Hours. Rogen's films have earned more than $1 billion, but they've had their lows too. Rogen blasted for bombs like the Green Hornet. Franco for his 2011 Oscar hosting performance.
Wow.
This time they're hoping for a hit with The Interview. And as for their next project, clearly, anything is fair game.
We're doing a Christmas movie next, so that it's not that offensive.
Wait, were you just about to say it's not that offensive?
It's not that offensive to Christmas, I wouldn't imagine.
Santa, consider yourself warned. For Nightline, I'm Cecilia Vega in Los Angeles.